David Aldridge is on our sideline. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Bogdanovich.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. We've got Bogdan Bogdanovich, Justice Winslow out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And there's Fultz, and it's Boucher in at the center position. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Great one out there at Bledsoe. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. Offenses in this league so creative, Clark. A lot of them very hard to stop. And tonight, we get to see 2 of these great offenses in this one.
What a treat. The fast pace that these teams play with really wear you down defensively. And the way offenses can space the floor and spread you out, boy, it's fun to watch, but it's certainly hard to defend.
Now here's Winslow following the miss by Giannis. Here's the floater. Winslow's shot is off. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. The offensive rebound and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Really, you know what? Trying to keep Antetokounmpo off the glass, that's a tough assignment because he's long and he can leap.
Now here's Fultz. Last time out he had 44 points. There's the pass to Boucher. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bogdanovich. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Fultz kicks to Boucher. Pass to Winslow. Picked him clean. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Absolutely awesome to watch Antetokounmpo rise up for these throwdowns. I mean, it's really quite easy for him.
Now here's Fultz. Guarded by Bledsoe. Outside Bogdanovich. Boucher passes to Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebound, Milwaukee. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
And that really was the difference. I mean, it requires a ton of energy to play that harassing style. It'll be interesting to see if they can do it again tonight.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Bjelica with the bucket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Makes it off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Now here's Fultz. Guarded closer. Passes to Bjelica. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 3 assists now in this one.
Kevin, for a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. I asked him which player he thought could be an X factor tonight, and he said that Andre Drummond has their full attention. The most voracious rebounder in the game, Drummond can tilt the game with the extra offensive possessions he generates for his team. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And Toronto has possession after the basket by Milwaukee. Poked away. Bielitsa with it. Outguarded by Giannis. Fultz, no good. Well, it was Toronto winning their last game against the Brooklyn Nets. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Because of his strength and his athleticism, he kind of burrows his way inside and gets contact because he's looking for it. No fear from Bledsoe there.
And the first one drops. And he can't hit the second.
You know, an athletic and strong player at his position is Bledsoe, and he's a confident guy who I think makes an impact at both ends of the floor.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Toronto Raptors, trailing by 5. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Bucks leading by 5. Now the pass to the great one. He kicks to Giannis. Here's the great one. He's covered by Bielitsa. Here's Drummond. He can't get it to go. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Drops in the tray. Bogdanovic has got 5.
Love how attentive Fultz is. When one of his teammates has a better look at the basket than him, he gets the ball to him.
And the number 1 pick in 2017, Markelle Fultz out of Washington, 6'4". Clark, do you think he's more of a point guard or a 2?
Well, you know, at Washington, Kevin, I thought he showed the ability to score and assist at a high level. Coming out of college, I thought he had a chance to be really dynamic in both areas. Time will tell if that's the case, but I think playing the point could take some of the pressure off of his shot as he regains confidence in that part of his game.
Scouting reports very detailed, Clark. Talk about the types of insights those scouting reports would reveal about your team and your opposition.
Typically player tendencies and team tendencies. How do they win? What areas are they really strong in? A team being excellent on the glass or tremendous in transition offense or very physical. I mean, just those types of nuggets that you would have for a team and then individual players so that you could try to position them to not be at their best by what you did to counteract them.
Good explanation. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I absolutely love how Antetokounmpo just has a winning mindset. Consistently, this guy is looking to go all the way to the basket. Has to be devastating trying to stop this guy if you're on defense.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
To the paint and stolen by Bogdanovic. To the middle. Here's Boucher. That shot off. Good D by Drummond. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Here's the great one, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And it's 8 points for the great one. Raptors trail by 5. Now Fultz. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Boucher. Now here's Bogdanovic. 6 to shoot. By Giannis. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
No good from the great one.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Bielitsa misses.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Raptors trail by 5. So timeout called here. The first for Toronto.
trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And Toronto will go. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Markelle Fultz. Then it's Winslow, and it's Boucher in at the power forward. And the shot goes in from Fultz.
Man, I love the energy Fultz plays with, Kevin. I mean, when he's deep in the paint, he's really comfortable going up to shoot it.
Bounce pass onto Kumbo. Bledsoe passes to the great one. From deep three-point range, Milwaukee. No good that time either. Raptors trail by 5. Now here's Winslow. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Feeds it to Bogdanovic, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Fultz with the ball. His offensive numbers jump right off the screen at you. He's averaging over 29 points a game. Lets a floater go. And the rejection by Giannis.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Raptors. 7-point differential. Pass to Bogdanovic. No good with the triple.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Antetokounmpo finds Drummond. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got his 7th assist here tonight. Raptors trail by 9. Here's Fultz. Milwaukee with the rebound. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Down low, and Antetokounmpo makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Toronto calls timeout. Mark, you know, some players just don't need a lot of rest. They could play basketball all day, every day, and don't want to be taken out. They've all got a lot of engine in them.
Yeah, they do. 24/7 guys, we call them. They don't need a lot of fuel, and it seems like they never are out of fuel. Guys like Paul George and Russell Westbrook come to mind.
Here's Fultz. Second shot opportunity. Got a piece of it. On offense here, the Bucks. They're on a 12-4 run. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. The great one in that last game against the Magic had a huge game. He ended up with 62 points, and throughout the game, took smart, efficient shots that found the bottom of the net. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And so here's Toronto. After the basket by Milwaukee, Hernandez passes to Fultz. And the foul called on the Great One. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Now here's Winslow. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hernandez. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And it's blocked. Passes it to Bogdanovic. Off target with his 3.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
To the wing on the left. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's a ferocious player, great competitive spirit, tremendous work ethic, and highly skilled. He wants to dominate.
Here's Fultz following the bucket by the Bucks. The pass to Boucher. Bogdanovic wide open. Cans it from downtown. Bogdanovic has got 5 points in the quarter.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Raptors trail by 12. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
Now here's Bledsoe. He has 5. Middleton trying to break free.
You know, Bledsoe has developed his passing skills to the point where you've got to respect that part of his game. He's doing a nice job finding his open guys.
Toronto's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Fultz dishes to Bogdanovic. Back to Fultz. Fires the 3. Hangs home the trifecta. Fultz has got 5.
You know, it's one thing to have a nice stroke, but it's another to understand how to get yourself free outside the arc for your shot. Has a soft, delicate stroke, does Fultz, and it rolls off his fingers nicely.
Now here's Bledsoe after the miss from the Great One. Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, the Great One.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 11. Pass to Hernandez. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Here's Fultz following the basket by Giannis. Fultz kicks to Bogdanovic. Here's Hernandez. He can't get that one. Good D by Drummond.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Hernandez. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Mark, it seems that guards are rebounding. And here is Harper. Pass to Francis. 1 second left, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Bucks ahead. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Bledsoe is out there with the great one, and it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle. Toronto shooting their fourth attempt at the free throw line right here. Free throw good, Bogdanovich. Now Bledsoe. Middleton outside. Inside. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And the jump by Giannis.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard. Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
That shot off. Raptors trail by 10. Here's Bogdanovich, and he bangs it home with one hand.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
And Toronto has possession after the basket by Milwaukee. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Now here's Fultz. He's got 5 on the clock. Bogdanovich passes to Fultz. That ball, nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his third assist on the night. Bucks leading by 8. Pass to the great one. He's feeling it, and the jumper falls for him. The great one's got 6 here in this quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Now here's Fultz, guarded by Bledsoe. Giannis against Bielitsa. Out to the wing from the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Man, can he finish. Chris Middleton, so good at driving inside. And if you don't get there soon enough, he's turning it over on top of your head.
Out to the right wing. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Milwaukee has possession. The Bucks have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Back to Fultz. the wing, Winslow. Lets it fly. A rebound by the Bucks. Drummond's got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And the Raptors call time here. And Clark, your love for the Buckeye State has never been questioned. What was the best part of growing up as a kid in Ohio?
Well, I think a number of things. One, having family around, extended family as well as immediate family, but also the sports love that exists throughout the state and being able to experience that and enjoy that with my dad and siblings. That's special. And having a career in basketball that I've had makes it even more special.
Hernandez checked in for Toronto.
Now let's check out some stats for Bogdanovic. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. He's putting up about 14 points a night, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Milwaukee with the ball. After Justice Winslow missing on that last three-pointer.
Well, you know, it's hard to overstate the impact that Giannis has on the floor with his play. I mean, he gives you so much at both ends of the floor, offense and defense, and really draws a lot of attention from the opposing team.
The efficiency of Giannis, Clark, that's just the icing on the cake.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. For years, people were asking, how scary is Giannis going to be? Well, we got our answer pretty much in the form of he's a nightmare.
Now here's Winslow. Dishes it to Bogdanovic. Will it go? But they get it back. Hernandez passes to Bogdanovic. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game. Raptors trail by 18. So for Toronto right now, they've got Harper. He's out there with Bogdanovic. And it's Francis in at the 4 spot. Here's Bogdanovic. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
It's deflected. Joseph against Bledsoe. Back to Joseph. The pass to Francis. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Clock at 6. Bogdanovic left side. And it's sent back by Drummond. It's another look. Bogdanovic, no luck. Milwaukee leading by 18. Pass to the great one. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 6 assists in the game. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Bucks.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Now, here's Joseph. Here's Francis. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's had.
Raptors trail by 20. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Joseph, that's good.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Middleton looking it over. Passes it to the great one. 5 to shoot. Here's Drummond. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And
as a team, they're hovering around the high 80s from the free throw line. They've gotten better as the game has gone along, which is exactly what you want to see. And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting and making the most of their opportunities at the line here in the second half.
Here's Francis, defended by Middleton. Boucher passes to Francis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Eric Bledsoe. And that one misses. Fans are always trying to distract opposing players during free throws. Have you ever seen that work in an arena?
No, I think it's just a nice workout for the fans, Kevin, quite honestly. I mean, if a guy misses, it's not because the fans have gone crazy behind the basket. It's because he shot it left or right or short or long. It's not because of the fans being on top of him, at least in my opinion.
And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Bjelica, he checks in for the Raptors. Bogdanovic, that's for two. That one's good from the corner. Bogdanovic has got 29 in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Harper. Out to the right wing. Here's Boucher. Good D by Drummond.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And quite honestly, guys, Antetokounmpo, get that name right, folks. He's one of the most unique, talented players in the league. I mean, long arms, which really create a lot of problems for the defenders, whether he's passing or shooting.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. The last couple of years, Clark, we've seen a couple of Hall of Fame level players go on these farewell tours in their final year in the NBA. What a great way for fans of opposing teams to honor these terrific stars.
You know, I was a little bit mixed on how I felt about the farewell tours, but these two were handled so beautifully, and there have been others that have been handled great. It gives the fans an opportunity to express their feelings for some of the greats in the game, and that's heartwarming for all of us, I think.
Yeah, you and I were just talking about the way Kobe and Wade were terrific in their tours.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
And the dunk by Giannis.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
It's Bjelica. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
The shot's good from the great one.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Raptors trail by 21. Harper the pass to Bjelica. Back to Harper. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Here's DiVincenzo. Here's Melli. Drummond trying to get himself free, and it's Melli missing. Melli's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Here's Harper. Outside, Joseph. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Another shot. Misses off the left iron.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Raptors trail by 20. Harper with the ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Eric Bledsoe. First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Boucher, and it's in there.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Milwaukee leading by 16. The great one passes to Melli. Here's DiVincenzo. Book it on the money from the great one. The great one's got 16 here in the second half.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Bledsoe against Harper. Outside, Joseph. Good work there as it goes. Joseph's got 4 points this quarter.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And a chance now to look at the schedule coming up for the Toronto Raptors. On Wednesday, they'll head back home to take on the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Saturday, they'll host the Boston Celtics.
And for the matchup with the Pacers, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Winslow's checked in for Joseph. And it's Fulton for Harper. Now here's Drummond. Poked loose. Stolen by Winslow. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw line. And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Milwaukee leading by 15. To the inside. Here's the great one. And Winslow pulls it down. Here's the great one. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Both free throws good from the great one. Raptors trail by 17. There's Winslow. Here's the teardrop. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Andre Drummond picks one up. That's good from Winslow. That one misses. For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. No good from the great one. Raptors shooting around 41% on the night. Winslow dishes to Fultz. Shot clock at 5. The shot, no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Middleton can't get it to go.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Now here's Middleton and Andre Drummond. The bucket on the assist by Middleton. And it's 9 points for Andre Drummond. Up top, Fultz. Guarded by Bledsoe. Pass to Bogdanovich. And again, no good by Toronto.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
The shot's good from the great one.
Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle, spreading it around.
Raptors trail by 20. And here's Winslow. And the pass to Boucher. Back to Winslow. Puts it up from 12. A rebound by the Bucks. Pass to the great one. He doesn't hit that one. Ready by Bogdanovich. Toronto's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And he gets it to go.
Like that explosion to the basket. Fultz can turn it on so quickly. He's past you before you know it. Quick as a hiccup.
Passes it to the great one. Three-pointer and a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got assist number 5 here tonight. Raptors shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. And Bjelica kicks to Bogdanovic. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Bogdanovic has got 15 points in just the second half. Now Bledsoe. Here's the great one. And so the ball's out of bounds. Winslow touched it last. Jonathan Motley's checked in for the Bucks. Here's the great one. No good on the quick three.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And the foul called on the great one. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2.
Well, I look at Fultz, and he has perennial all-star written all over him. A fantastic playmaker who's really got a ready-made skill set for the NBA.
And it's Fultz with the ball for Toronto. It's an 18-point game on the wing. Winslow. It's good from long range.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
1:41 left in the fourth quarter of this one. To the left side wing. Drummond passes to the great one. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Melli. Rebound by Bjelica. Bjelica's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Bucks.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And they really took control of the first 2 games in this series by keeping the pressure on. The win here tonight will move them to 2-0 with just 1 left here to go against Toronto.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Bogdanovic. Defense is right there. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bogdanovic has got 34 points.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And the Bucks with possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Bledsoe with it. And so the Bucks take the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
The first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg.